Hello YouTubes, my name is Intervoice and welcome back to The Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard. Or maybe we just should call it Redguard from now here on. Last time we talked to our friend Tobias, who said that we should visit Brother Nidal at the temple. And I think the Temple of Arcade is the right place. So let's hope that we find him. Or her. Him. Yeah. Because it's brother. Dr. Man. Hello, dear sir.
Hello, brother. I'm Cyrus, recent to this shore.
Brother Nidal, good son. Welcome to the Temple of Arcade.
So I think the temples are one of the places that we can actually heal. And yeah, so let's try our sister first.
My sister Izara has been
That
missing
sounded
for
wrong.
near 3 months. Perhaps you have heard of her?
I knew her well, actually. But she never mentioned having a brother. She was a fiery sort, as I'm sure you know, and her Redguard blood did not fare well under Imperial rule.
Oh.
She is not the only nationalist who has disappeared since the governor claimed the city. There have been others.
Really? Also, I think it's good to mention, even though this is a full screen on my screen, the OBS that I use for recording shows that this is actually kind of small in the corner, and I have to rescale this in my video editor, which is also the one that I use for audio. Well, commentary audio, that is. Alright.
What others have disappeared?
Brother Kithral, my initiate and good friend, for one. He was an outspoken man and a Crown sympathizer. He was enamored of your sister, I must say, and took to her Crown propaganda readily.
Really?
Are you a follower of Arcade, Cyrus?
Sure.
Me? No.
Oh, come on.
Not in the worshipper sense.
In what sense, then?
I'm not that wayward, brother. I do believe in the gods and in their, importance to man and, all that.
And Arcade's importance would be...
I'm usually the one who asks all the questions, Brother Nidal.
humor an old man.
Arcade, then, the shepherd of the soul who watches us through our lives and our deaths and guides us between them in the heavenly interim.
May he watch over you.
Okay.
Are you a follower
Okay.
of Arcade?
Now let's see if that skipped
Me?
it.
No. Well,
In what?
So I
I'm
need to
not
do this over and over again.
And Arcade's importance would be...
I'm usually the one who asks.
humor.
Arcade.
May he watch over you.
Maybe I should just skip that. These were the pirates, weren't they?
Is there anything you can tell me about the Restless League, brother?
I know very little about their activities, Cyrus.
Really?
Common stories, sure, but not much more.
It sounds like you know much more.
I know even less of the League than you, brother. The common stories included.
Then know that they are ruffians and cutthroats who would like nothing more than carve their symbol upon the Emperor's eyes for daring to set them on Hammerfell.
Sounds kinky.
And know they secretly served the prince against the forebears during the Civil War to help Ator win back Sentinel.
Alright.
What is the League's symbol?
The red R, for restless as they ever are. Trust me, you will see it if you stay in Stros Makai for long, invariably written in Imperial blood.
Right on. So, is it like in form of a ribbon that arm are?
Sentinel, the capital city.
From whence Ator was forced to flee soon after his father died. Aye, but the crowns gathered here at Stros Mackay and charged northwards to take their throne city back. But by then, the imperial bargain had been struck.
Right. I think we should just ask everything that we can.
How is Stros Mackay these days, Brother Niddle?
You should be able to see it just from the faces on the streets, my boy. But then again, there aren't that many faces out there anymore. Things have become quiet since the occupation.
I have seen the Empire expanding into all of Tamriel in my travels. Why is the occupation of Stros Mackay full of more bloodshed than most?
You have only your Redguard blood to answer that, my boy. When has Hammerfell ever suffered foreign rule? The civil war was bloody, to be sure, but when the forebears allied with the Empire, the crowns felt they had been betrayed by their own kind. They were prepared to fight to the last man, and the Empire sent Admiral Rickton to make sure they did.
Alright, I think this is a good place to mention that Hammerfell isn't really a one kingdom ruled by the Imperial City and the Emperor. Yes, all the provinces are basically kingdoms with one ruler, except Hammerfell, which is like a bunch of these small kingdoms, like Monaco-sized kingdoms next to each other. And they are all ruled by different king or someone else to that stature, and they just they are in alliance with the Emperor. Yeah, it's complicated, basically, in Hammerfell.
Tell me of the forebears.
Living in Stros Mackay, you only get the crown definition, of course. That the forebears were the pretenders to the throne, that they betrayed the Republic, and that Hammerfell has been cursed by their cowardice.
All right.
Azara was a crown, I know that. As a crown, what would be your fate?
I fear, sadly, that the crown's days are ended. The forebears' alliance with Emperor Septim made sure of that.
I escaped Hammerfell just before the Civil War, and without regret. That is probably why Azara never mentioned me to you. Well, it was through a mutual friend that I learned of her disappearance.
The war cost this city much, Cyrus. Though an outsider may not see it, the crowns are gone now, and only the League remains as their testament.
Let's see.
When did you last see Kithral?
I sent him to the park for fresh mandrake root, and that is probably where Rickton's men were waiting. Kithral was against the Imperial expansion from the start, though I reminded him that Arcade frowns on more secular interests. This warning Kithral obviously did not take to heart.
Alright,
Until
yeah, I
later,
know.
Brother Niddle.
Goodbye, my son.
I know I said that I should just talk to him, but it has been like 10 minutes, nearly 11 minutes, so I think we should just get going. Just because I want to move forward in the game. I wouldn't just talk. So let's see. Needle says that he last saw missing initiate brother Kithral heading to the park to collect mushroom roots. Needle thinks Raiton's men are responsible for Kithral's disappearance. To the park. Let's see if we can talk to, let's say, her.
Well met, stranger.
That's
Excuse me,
creepy.
miss, can I have a word?
Yes, my name's Mariah. What can I do for you?
Well, first of all, can you speak a little bit slower? Because I can't understand.
Do you know of a woman named Izara?
Used to see her around, but that was a while ago. Last time I saw her, she was headed toward the cartographer. Never saw her again. And that was 3 months ago, if it were a day.
I had to go on with this inquiry, but
The cartographers. I wonder what she would want there.
Hopefully she was just seeing Michael, the map maker, and not the boys in the smuggler's den below.
What do you know about the smuggler's den?
Below the cartographers. I've seen all sorts coming in and out of there. Even so-called league members from time to time. I hope Bizarre didn't end up there.
Thanks, Mariah.
I just hope that there were some sort of a, let's say, a dark brotherhood where I could come. Oh, so sorry, I'm just going to cut your throat. So this is the place that our sister went. Also, hello. Also, I think that my mic may have peaked a little bit. Sorry about that. Which is weird because I said that got your throat line with my mouth basically closed. Yeah. So that must be the palace. Now, if I were the park, where would I be? I still think that, yeah, we don't have any map. It was out, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, Right. I was hoping that we would go back first, but that works too. Oh, this looks green. But this also looks like it's outside the city. Damn. Alright. Whoa, that was nice. I think it's time for us to get the map of this place.
Hello.
And how do we get the map? Well, we go outside. And let's hope that there will be someone attacking us. This might take some while, so buckle up. Actually, no. If this is going to take over, let's say, a minute, so starting from now, I will cut until we found a pirate that will attack us. There should be at least 3 of them. And why do I know that there should be at least 3? Well, after yesterday's episode, I went online to see how do I get the map open. Yeah. And it apparently there are some pirates here who carry the map, and we need to get it. I was just so hoping there earlier that maybe there is some sort of a like auto mapping, like in Arena or Daggerfall. Also, I heard that, and I know that there is a Unity-based version of Daggerfall, which is basically remake of all game with new enemies even. So I might be checking that out at some point. Not now, but maybe at some point. Right. I hear someone. Alright, I'll be cutting away now, and hopefully we find someone here soonish. Or if we don't, then I'll be just checking from online map where the park is. So see you then. And we are back. So apparently this was the park. Yeah. And I had to look that online. And I didn't find anyone who could attack me. Yeah. And the stupid part is, I couldn't use my cell phone for... I couldn't use my mobile for looking up this place. Why? Because for some weird reason the walkthrough site is totally different on mobile than on desktop, even if I turned on the desktop mode. Yeah! And what I mean by totally different? Well, the links lead to different places. Yeah, that's fun. So I think we should get into a city limits or whatever this place is, and go to the card maker dude. It's weird, like, yeah, we know that they went to there, but we cannot follow that lead at anywhere. Seriously, there were nothing there. And that girl is still here. I don't want to talk to you. So at first this game is, I think, a little bit slow in pace.
Yes?
Good day. I'm Cyrus.
Aren't too many youngsters around these days, especially not as well-spoken as you. I'm Maiko, the local cartographer. Can I help you?
You sure can.
Do you know a young woman named Izara?
I'm afraid not. I don't know too many of the youngsters around town these days. You see, I prefer to spend my time with my maps.
You...
I wonder if you've heard of this restless league.
The alliance between Daggerfall, Wayrest, and Balfiera against the Cyrodiils during the First Era? No, that was the League of Unrest. No, sorry, I'm just not familiar with it.
Right.
I've heard tell that your basement is used as a smuggler's den.
Really? How about that? I rent the downstairs to some local lads. They're quiet, always pay up on time. I can't imagine they're up to anything illegal.
Right. Let's see.
What do your maps tell you?
Maps are like people. Did you know that, Cyrus? There are good maps, bad maps, indifferent maps. You shouldn't trust most maps. They'll lead you astray if you give them a chance. An honest map is rarer than a true friend. Remember that, young sir.
Right.
Do you have any maps for sale?
Sorry, I don't sell retail. Contract work only. But perhaps I can make a map for you?
Sure.
I could use a map of the island.
I used to make those, but I can't compete with the big Hammerfell cartography houses. Hire beggars and street urchins to copy off a master map. You've probably seen their cheap city maps around. Nothing like a good hand-drawn map. But people don't seem to care about craftsmanship anymore.
All right.
What are people talking about around town these days?
Damning the governor's eyes, mainly. I try not to get involved in all those troubles. I've seen more than enough suffering in my life. I just want to spend my last days working with my maps.
Right.
Is life under the Imperial Governor so harsh?
I said I didn't want to speak of such things.
These local lads, do they have names?
They never said. Perhaps you should run downstairs and ask him yourself.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
So, how do we get to downstairs? From outside? That's cool looking drawing. And I think all the drawings on the loading screens are actually real drawings. Ah, here we go. Oh, this was this. Nearly missed them. Knock, knock, knock.
What's a password?
Open up!
Sorry, mate, I can't help you.
Well, damn. Damn. Maybe someone on the board might know? Or maybe him?
Hold up a sec.
Look, go past to someone else.
Damn. I don't want to talk to you. No. Keep away. So we need the password to get a move on our game. Ooh, that's a nice looking pirate. Luckily that didn't hurt. Oh, don't tell me that we have to go there at some point. Hey, you.
A word.
No, I haven't got any work. And I don't know who does. Good day to you.
Well, you lose. Oh, that was weird. Thank you for Netflix for telling me that there are 48 new things in Netflix. Yeah.
Cyrus!
Kataro, hello.
Hello yourself, Cyrus.
I wonder if you know my sister, Izara. I've come to Stros Makai to find out what's happened to her.
I'm afraid I don't know her. I'm just a simple working man. You might try Dreekius up at the Dragon Tail. Pretty much everyone in Stros Makai passes through his door eventually.
That's right. Huh.
What do you know about a group of ruffians calling themselves the Restless League?
Damn them and their bloody-minded ways. They've done more to ruin Stros Makai than the Four Bears and Empire combined. If it weren't for them, this city would have been at peace months ago.
How is the Restless League responsible for ruining Stros Makai?
Burning or plundering half the cargoes headed for this port, stirring up the Imperials to ever more ruthless repression. The League doesn't seem to realize that the war is over, and they lost.
All right.
We'll talk later.
Well, with that, I think this is a good place to stop the episode. We didn't get far, did we? So maybe next time, let's go to the tavern again and maybe find out the password. Yeah. But with that said, as always, thanks for watching, leave a like, leave a comment, and see you next time. Bye bye.